Good Linksy, just act normal, as a zombie, and none of these things will notice that I'm not one of them. Now that I successfully became one of them, I can now do anything. Well, hi guys, Linksium. Oh, I'm so sorry. Hey man, I didn't mean to smack your head to the ground. My bad, dude. The next time I'll make sure to put you under the ground and never get back. Next time I'll be more aware. Well, hi everybody. Today we are going to do something a little bit different than usual, and is that today I'm going to become a zombie and betray my fellow zombie comrades. And you may say, Linksy, does that really work? I did not make this for nothing. As I said in my previous video where I became a werewolf, I'll try things until I find how to kill as one. So today I am doing that, but as a zombie. Well, I had the conductor class, but I thought of something. What if I equip the zombie class and eat the zombies as one? Not gonna lie, seeing that in-game sounds crazy. Imagine going around just to see that. So why not doing that too? Well, firstly, at the start I had to understand how does this actually work. So I went into a match to steal a zombie body, literally becoming him, and then check out what we cannot do as one. But I don't want to do this with any zombie. I want to do it with the minor one, the one from the start, for specific reason. Yeah. Now my goal is just to find a town, because have you ever thought about how strong is a dynamite and how many enemies can it kill at once? Well. I really want to smack some zombies, but I gotta make this video. Well, I found a minor zombie in a town, and by doing my stuff, I changed his code and where he is, and, well, after a few tries, I got this. So I managed to become the minor zombie, but there was a tiny problem. A freaking zombie was eating my main character, and I couldn't do nothing about it, bro. This sucks. Sadly, I cannot do much about this, so I gotta find a way to put my main character in a safe place or something like that and then become the minor zombie. Otherwise, what will happen is that I will get teleported to the lobby because all players die. Yeah, because the game detects me as a zombie, not as a player. That's how it can work, but that it's also a problem. And what the heck am I looking at right now, huh? Is this a famous player or something? But this is kind of, you know what, frick it, we've all. I'm just going to join them, but I instantly regretted that. I had to rejoin a few times because the lag in the servers were insane. Like, I could barely walk without triggering the anti-cheat. Well, here we go. I gotta do this fast before it becomes night. Yeah. So I tried to hide under the train. It did not work as I expected, though, because I would get kicked back up on the map. But hey, at least the train will protect me, I hope. Well, it's a stormy night, so maybe no one. Wait a second. The helmet is selling me so hard right now. They will see me coming. Oh, what? Okay. I'm worrying about stupid stuff. I'm literally a zombie. They wouldn't mind, right? And in fact, they did not mind at all. But they were kind of bugged. Maybe because my main character was not close enough to the town for them to load properly. But still, they wouldn't attack, even if they were loaded in completely. Also, I found a few burnt bodies, probably due to some thunders. Now, for some reason I couldn't eat these ones, probably due to the fact I mentioned before. I was not close enough to the town for the zombies and the game code to load properly, so stuff was kind of glitched. But can you eat zombies as a zombie? You may wonder, yeah, you can, and I did that later on. But before doing that, I wanted to know, how can I make the dynamite? You know, boom, and then fua, and then fire all over the place thingy. Well, I got absolutely no idea how to. I searched for a torch in the town, but I couldn't find anything to light up my dynamite, and if I went to the train to activate it, you know, I could barely go a few meters before it detonates, so I couldn't use it on any zombie. Well, the camouflage is pretty sick, because I'm literally a zombie. But I wonder how can the zombie activate the dynamite without a torch or anything? Because in his inventory, we can only find the taint, and that's it. I also found these guys. It would be funny as heck if I ate their horse and start walk away as if nothing has happened here. So I rejoined, and well, I can confirm that I need to rejoin again, due to the train doing crazy stuff. I had to make sure that you guys hear that. Of course, I barely start the match, but I get ambushed by these things. Of course, when I'm doing a video, something has to happen to stop me from doing it no matter what. Bruh, rigged life. Well, now my plan, guys, is to, firstly, infiltrate into a territory with zombies. Second, make one of them chase me far away from the house, and end him without the ones from inside knowing. And third, I became that zombie and act as if I'm one of them, then kill them from behind. Sounds like a good plan to me. I got some Molotov just in case, delete the evidence that this all has happened. Well, the thing is already burning, so all I'm doing right now is speed up the process. Well, getting a zombie out was pretty hard because he was kind of stuck, so I had to take some hits in order for it to leave, and since I had the zombie class equipped, I couldn't regenerate. Now we must take the thing to change, and I'll also take rid of the evidence. Basically, eat him. All right, guys, here we go. Now, I'm pretty sure that they won't notice any changes in me because I'm literally the zombie itself. It's not like my skin changed. My character's on the train, but I revived and became the zombie. Hey. And as expected, they did not notice any changes. They think that I'm one of them. But when the time comes, I'll burn this entire place down. All right, guys, it became night. I think it's time for me to do what I came here for. Oh, heck no. The other two survived because they are climbing the cell, bruh. Well, it's not like my guns cannot finish this off. And now we are getting out of here. The zombie had one last message for you all. Subscribe for more videos like these and let me know if y'all want to see me beating dead rails with him like a helper. Yeah, he asked for it. Now, a freaking bandit killed me while I was doing the announcement with the zombie, bruh. Pretty sure it was Bob. One day I'll find that thing and show him what happens when he deals with Lynxie. Well, my teammate wanted a dog from the desert, so I went to get one for him. Why not? Another friend on the way. I swear I felt like something was not right. Then my teammate tells me that the wolf fell down on the rails, so we started searching for him. But something was off. We couldn't find him. And I also remember gluing him on the train, so there was no way that he could escape from us. And also, I did not see a dead body anywhere. Maybe a thunder sadly got him, but I did not hear anything like that. So, the only thing left is, maybe I'm crazy. But I think my teammate did it, so I wanted to take revenge on the poor dog. And well, what is a better revenge than success? Real revenge. That is actual real revenge. So I became what I hated the most, the miner zombie. I hate them because they can explode, and I wanted to do the same thing to my teammate. Also, I found out that you can carry stuff even as entities. So let me know if y'all want me to troll people with it. Well, something else happened instead. Zombies swarmed my main account, and if it dies, then I lose control. And my teammate was hiding inside the cave, so I couldn't explode near him, bruh. Well, the next time I'm getting him, see you guys again then. So today, once again, we are going to do something different. But unlike boring stuff like adding custom ores into the game, today we are going to morph into a werewolf. Yes, the big wolves who chase us till the end of the universe and beyond. These damn abominations who... Okay, I need to chill out. Well, for this we do not need to go into the nightmare mode. We can do this in normal mode too. And with the miner class, my favorite one for specific reasons. Basically that it has a lantern on the helmet. Nothing strange with that. Well, in order for this to work, I need to find a werewolf and take control over his body. Yeah, we are not going to transform into who knows what random disgusting vomit thing, but into a real werewolf. Yeah, now the tricky part is to actually become it. Because while I'm going to do stuff to become it, he may kill me. And he can see me from far away. So I can't just stand still. I could climb on something, but sometimes it's impossible. And it can also become night, and who knows what can spawn right behind me. And if we go too far away, he will disappear from the existence of the game. So I got to do this fast. Now, why did Lynxie went past several golden ores, but gets the coal ones? Because my friend, I need coal. And you may say, can't you just get a lot of money to buy a lot of coal? Well, you see, thinking is not my speciality, because I just realized that, bruh. But well, the red moon is not a problem, hopefully, if you guys didn't know. The nights become harder and harder the more time you stay inside the game. Like, the first night is super easy. And then at the 4 or 5, you get ambushed by 100 of these things at once. I came here just to find out that what I thought was gold was silver, and I also got smacked into the head 3 times, bro. Well, never mind. On the other side, there was a wanton with gold, luckily. But this seems more like a trap, because it got me far from the train. Oh, shit. Well, I also just realized that there was the cave near me, but I couldn't see it in the night. Now, I am going to get the mask that turns entities into our allies, because imagine when I get close to a base. I'm going to get destroyed by the turrets, and also I want to smack some zombies in the head. Let's just get some chill. Oh, heck no, the dynamite. Dude. Only if he was not so dumb to hit me before activating it, he could easily kill me. Luckily, he's dumb enough to not know that he can throw it for now, and I hope it remains like that now. There is a little problem. When I get the mask, 3 werewolves will start chasing me down, and I only got 2 snake oils to outrun them a little bit. So the main problem is surviving this and get the mask before it becomes night, and I barely got bullets. This cannot get worse, is what I would say, but the skeletons are about to kill me. So yeah, this is pretty hard when you do not have a horse or guns. Now is when the good part starts, because I was pretty close to die to these things. And why do I say pretty close? As if I somehow managed to survive. Well, you see, if you did not know about this, there is a secret room in this cave where you can hide and the wolves cannot get in due to their size. So from there I can just kill one and then use the mask on it. Then use the thing body to take care of the other anomalies that are trying to end me. The main problem is that can see where I am at any given moment, even through walls. So making them go into the wrong direction did not work and will never. Of close one. Here I actually got scared, and if I didn't kill the one from before, he would have killed me with one more hit. Well, now it's my turn. The heck is the thing doing, huh? Well, it doesn't matter. He helped me enough already. Now, let's do this. So, after doing some experiments and changing some files, I finally managed to become the werewolf with the mask. The main problem was that I couldn't control my main account, but only the werewolf body. So I was pretty doomed if any entity spawned here right now is what I thought. But another werewolf spawned from Thin and to help me. Probably because the game detects me as another one instead of the original one. And I think that's a bad thing because I cannot do a thing like attack. Pretty much I'm just a cheap copy of the original one, bro. But hey, I am not taking damage for some reason as if this body is immortal. Now this is not what I wanted, so I gotta redo this. But this time, I need to attack instead of letting this happen. But before changing, I wanted to check out if I could drive the train, and indeed, you cannot as a werewolf, sadly. Well, maybe because it is big, but I guess a zombie could. So maybe I'm doing zombie the next video. Let me know what y'all want me to become next. Also, I found out something interesting, and is that the map doesn't fully load if my main character is not with the werewolf. Meaning that the second this appears, stuck forever. When starting a new match, I found these dead bodies in a file. For some reason, as if they were greeting me. Well, when I'll become a zombie? Maybe they will, but now this makes no sense. Well, I prepared myself and started searching again for werewolves. Sadly, I barely had some coal, so I was hoping of finding it soon. Well, after a while I found a town, and near it was the lab, but also a werewolf, which I wanted to grab and use. Sadly, there was nowhere I could hide or stay without this thing approaching me as fast as he could. So I copied its body and went far away until the original disabled it. After that, I did my thing and controlled the body of the werewolf, while also doing a trick if I left my main account driving the train and I would walk forward. It would also move the train, so it was pretty much possible to beat the game like this is what I thought at first. But then I got a reality check hit. Basically, I needed coal. And as the werewolf, well, a copy of it cannot interact with these things, so it was pretty impossible to beat the game like this. Well, while editing this, I thought of something which I'm going to try later on. And if it works, I will be able to attack as the werewolf and beat the game as one too. So subscribe to see that soon. Well, imagine just going into a match, and instead of seeing someone as a horse, you see them as a werewolf. Or even worse, see Nikola Tesla at the start, right next to the train. But, well, the good part is that eventually you will find out that he's on your side. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. And if I want to see it, and I'm pretty sure that others would want to, then why not? Well, when reaching to the base, I realized that others werewolves would get attacked. But the turrets did not attack me, maybe because I was a copy, or maybe because the game detects me as friendly, and not as a treat. Unlike the other werewolves spawning around, which is good to know, because everyone I entered is when I realized that I could have gotten killed in a second. Now, another sad thing about this is that with what I have just done, basically copy the items from my main character. I couldn't use them because they were just copies. What does it mean that the next time I need to control the original body of the werewolf, not make a copy of it and control it? Otherwise the game won't really know, and it would be boring to play as. And also impossible because the game needs to detect me going further in order for more terrain to appear. Well, there's not much I can do here. So, I'm gonna leave y'all. Let me know what entity y'all want me to do next. But after really playing as the werewolf, because this was literally nothing, but at least we all learned something, I guess. Bye.